Hi. I am not a Lego fan, but I am addicted to their ways of thinking about constructions, how to connect things together. And I also admire my own system of this board, using this as a substrate to put my projects on. So I was interested, how can I connect Lego to this board? One way is just use these pins, like this one, put them in. It's a very solid combination. Oh, it is black ones I use. But I also find out, I use this M3 screw, put this blue one into the gray one, and then you can mount a screw in it. And it will be a very fast, solid connection. Well, the rim just slides into the hole. And then I screw this M3 screw in it, and it is connected very tight to each other. Well, sometimes it's 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting out of bed because I can't sleep. I live alone, and my hobby is electronics and philosophy and other kinds of things. So I just do not try to stay in bed to go to sleep. I just get it out, get me a beer, and then I'm trying to experiment with all kinds of things I have in my mind. But also I am interested how to make contact between different interfaces. I'm interested in microcontrollers. You can use these breadboards. This is just a resistor. You can create anything you want with Lego, and how to connect it with those breadboards I use as a base, like this one. First thing, just put them in. These Lego parts, they just fit in very well to the system. So we have a bottom, a base to work on. Just an impression, this is how I use these Wago clamps. I have a lot of them. Glue them together, but glue them to an underground, this white piece, where I drill some holes in it where we can stick it to the bottom. So I'll start my basic experiments with having a power supply by this cable I created connected to my power supply. Well, one thing I always like is I bought this multimeter. It cost me about $600 or euros. There are a lot of others who have the same precision. I bought me this power supply. Sorry. It cost always $600. It has a precision of 1 millivolt. This multimeter has a precision of 1 millivolt. I do not recommend everybody to buy these very expensive tools. Just keep normal tools, will do the job. But finally, I like to have control over anything what is going on. So if you have the money, spend the money. If you don't have the money, no problem at all. It's about experience. I set it to 1.238. You can see it here. This is what it measures. It's at 123.4 voltage. And what I measure on my multimeter, 1.37. So it's 3 millivolts difference between what my meter says and what my multimeter measures here on my system. But I'm very glad with it, this kind of accuracy. But anyway, we will meet ourselves in the future about these projects.